but you can still set up for these early plays from RNG topside with Xiaohu pushing in these waves.
I'm going to pause on that thought because Wei is stacking up his passive. They want to go onto aiming here, but Wei will do because he doesn't have summoner spells up in an instant first blood there as Wei just eradicates Wei.
And I mean, we said, look, this guy already now 2 heads-up plays where he's kind of like, hang on a second, catching Ming out, making sure that he's not able to enact his game plan as much.
Right, it is so aggressive. Now they go over towards Zika. Flash from Wei guarantees the kill. Ming having to use the Haymaker onto Jway. The Ignite not going to be enough, and it's 1 for 1 across the board. Auto W auto, that could have been a kill from Xiaohu, onto Xiaohu there from Bilibili. Nicely played on the Ornn. Now Dragon goes down. Wei gets the kill here as Jway looks for the hook, but he doesn't quite find it. He's going to be locked up, but it has a stopwatch. And now Wei's in trouble himself. Aiming is free-firing this entire time as the Haymaker comes down, and RNG winning out the fight here as Meteor now tries to escape for his life, running through the bottom lane, but he's slowed up. Ming looking for a face breaker, but he doesn't even need it as another kill goes the way of Crying. How far behind can they actually fall, and this scaling option still be a significant win condition? Well, if aiming goes down, it's going to be very far away. In comes Wei, flying from the skies. The Haymaker with an Iron Spike whip to finish it off. Jway underneath the tower, dodges away from the Comet Spear. Nicely done there. But aiming goes down, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, and the issue is, look at where Meteor's positioned. He's not even able to like run up towards Rift Yard and try and trade this at topside.
Bilibbili's in trouble, actually. He's real low on HP, but he's got the Ornn combo! This is what I talked about, and Biu gets the solo.
How much damage this Ornn can toss out. Mid lane, though, Crying will manage to answer for his turret.
And, you know, you complimented Xiaohu for baiting out the Ornn ult last time. This wasn't a bait. This was just a straight-up kill. Ming now starting to fight. Has the Haymaker to keep himself alive as the rest of the squad starts to arrive. And as quickly as it begins, the fight ends. This is going to be the bot lane tower now for RNG. That's the second tower already, and they are starting to snowball.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too little too late now for Meteor.
Tells you that RNG aren't really looking for a long game where they have to match BLG scaling. Drake, I don't think that this is a particularly good trade for BLG. They are going to get themselves 25 gold and a little bit of ult CDR for themselves, but that doesn't seem worth a tier 2 in the top side. And this is exactly what we were talking about with RNG, right? Is this finish blacksmithing real quick? This will be the tower. And
on a dime, because they know that their composition's good for that. But they're going to lose their base.
From an analytical perspective, this is appalling from BLG because you've got an in-hip tower being taken.
They got RNG.
You got a mid tower being taken. Everything is being taken from RNG. I can't get excited about this because this is BLG watching the game be ripped from their hands and doing nothing about it. Here we go. Maybe this is something. No, he misses everyone. No, can't get the ult. Xiaohu now waiting for his big Mega Gnar ult into the wall. It's only going to be on Biu.
But it's all about the brains. It's all about the split push. It's all about Xiaohu. It's all about picking off Shui and making sure that is a play-by-play.
Here we go, RNG now with this Baron for 20 more seconds, but that should be ample time to grab themselves a mid lane inhib and a shockwave to boot onto Zika here. Good disengage from Biu though, and a Moonlight Vigil means that BLG actually get the first kill of the fight. Inhib hasn't gone down just yet, but Wei is quite happy to start off a 4v4. Biu taken exceptionally low. Xiaohu about to turn into Mega Gnar. They have to back away from this one. RNG get to move to the top side as well. Gala is here, so they have the damage. Jway takes a massive chunk from Cryan, walks away with his life, but Cryan flashes for the kill. Xiaohu jumps in, but he misses the ult. Wei trying to do what he can to zone people away. Xiaohu will be able to finish this inhibitor. And RNG
far behind, and when you're opting in towards this mega scaling composition,
oh, Cryan. That is cheeky. Zeke had his flash, but he gets caught out. Xiaohu goes into the backside. This is already over. In goes Set. CC onto everybody. And RNG just cleaning things up. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. If you just die less and kill more and take hold of the towers, that's how you win at League of Legends. And RNG are the masters of exactly that strategy. Nexus goes down, and RNG continue their streak for now.
This to get to answer for the pressure that we see in the early game, and as well in RNG's RNG did an interview. I think it was Lyric who's actually. However, Wei down bot side, trying to see if you can at least give a little bit of breathing room towards Gala and Ming to shove in this lane. Meteor in the vicinity as well, though.
Binding coming through onto Jue. He's just going to go for the hook onto Ming, but this is a 2v3 right now before Meteor arrives onto the scene. Going onto Ming, flashes out to safety. Meteor with the Aegis Assault to keep himself alive, but it won't be good enough. One more auto does the trick for Gala. First blood comes through for the RNG AD carry. The route is there. They can't follow up, but they can start the dragon.
Maybe BLG get a little bit more antsy towards this dragon, but it's already gone down from the top side. They're looking for the dive.
Yeah, they want this one. They want the dragon off the back of it as well. Aiming locked up the land, and he can't take it. I'm not even sure why he couldn't take it.
Gala.
Like
It was Gala. Had really
BLG want to contest this one. TP towards the mid lane from Cryan. He's not in position just yet, but BLG is miles away. This would be a 4 versus 5 if BLG try and force the fight right here. Who's behind the play does have Equalizer available once more. Meteor goes in onto him. Equalizer dropped down. Aiming has to dash away from it. Zika's gone in literally as the rest of the team is zoned away. Worst timing possible, but it doesn't matter because they have infinite range and infinite damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
It's a 1-for-1, but it may not be over.
I think it is, Dexter.
I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not. Shockwave goes through. They flash on out. Jue gets the pull, though, on towards the likes of Gala. They get to trade this one 1-for-1. Aegis Assault keeps Meteor alive. Then he flashes out of the play as well. Aiming still surviving for now, but has to flash away himself. Q goes through. Oh my days! Almost a double kill with a single arrow. Gala needs to start being a little bit careful in these fights because this composition from BLG, I'm starting to see the strengths here. I'm starting to really feel what they could do. Ming takes a huge amount of damage, but the red carpet comes out. Biu should go down, but he flashes over the wall. Chased by Wei. This should be Dre going down as well. It's going to be 2 kills for nothing in favor of RNG. It just came up 1 second ago. Ragnarok's still a while away, though. I think RNG. Xiaohu gets to play himself a mage. He's got 2-0-3 scoreline right now. He's gone for the Night Harvester build, and he's feeling real good. That's a hook coming on through. Gala looking for a kill for himself. Flashes forwards to grab that one off the back of the skirmish. Minion wave over and over again. So it can be very difficult to get any
into where RNG have vision. Make them face check because they know how quickly RNG can take this Baron. Equalizer clear
on the Baron at this point in the game. Realistically, need a 3rd item on Gala before they can start to do anything like that. And Cryan getting all of the cheap lethality items at this point. As I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for something like an Edge of Night next. He can go for like a GA as well. Xiaohu's being all in by Biu, and there's not much you can say about it. Drops down the Equalizer, but the flash from Biu is beautiful. 2 games, 2 solo kills for Biu over Xiaohu.
Well, Gala's
to a base, but BLG now can look to set up around Baron as Zika has been found, but he's got a turret. Here's a TP coming through from one of his teammates. Tries to get the knockback, but Ming with the black shield keeps himself safe. Beautifully done. But in the meantime, Meteor slams home. Double kill for Biu at the same time. And BLG just blew this game.
Not losing anything for this.
Yeah, Zika can happily solo out the Drake. He'll even get a Scuttle Crab for his troubles. Now RNG are well aware that Zika's not here. They're going to start this Baron off, see if they can just burn this one through. The poke stacking up from the side of BLG. Smite goes down and Meteor gets it. BLG get everything they could have wanted. Zika in the flank. Perfect Emperor's Divide, and BLG will not go down quietly. Moonlight Vigil answers with 1 as Gala desperately wants to clean up this team fight, but he can't even finish off the support here.
The BLG squad, well, Biu has to surreal his grudge, keeping that slow and killing.
He's found him. He was in a different brush.
Yeah.
Biu is but no, he's gone for the Infinity Edge. Picks it up as I'm speaking, in fact.
This is the time for RNG. If you can catch them in the pit, they're stuck. They can't go anywhere, and this is the most dangerous time for a poke composition.
Oh my goodness, the damage onto Wei. He is nowhere near tanky enough. Biu just deletes him. Now the root comes in. Equalizes down though. Biu not into his GA. Cryan jumps on forward. Shockwave only onto Meteor. Needed. Has to be the one to face check here alongside Xiaohu. They don't have any vision just yet. Baron's going to be down. They sort of 15 minutes have just been all BLG, with RNG not being able to find anything on the map. They finally get themselves a tower. They might be able to find a pick as well, aiming the target, but that is beautiful. Coming through from Zika. Can they finish these kills off? The answer is yes. In goes Meteor, in goes Bubu. Double kill for Dway as well.
From BLG, and executing very, very well. They will be able to pick up this game number 2. And even you can see at the end, they're poke comp. They'll team fight when they're 10,000 gold ahead. So they just close this one out nice and neatly.
Beautifully done by BLG, and one of the most controlled games that we've seen of the split, honestly. RNG and BLG feels like a very intelligent matchup between two of the biggest. What do you expect? Oh, it is the Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate and Syndra in one
I think it's
composition.
Syndra top.
It has to be, right? Setting way up for success. There's a scat of the week in the top side. Xiao, hates having mana, is the big takeaway that I'm taking from this top side of the map, because he has been just like burning out his spells ASAP. Here we go. Time for a dive in the top side of the map. Xiao is going to be able to push the wave in. Gold card comes on through. Bubu is about to turn Mega though, and this is kind of botched from RNG. In they go. Crying flashes away from the wallop. Bubu ignited, stunned up, jumped on, and taken down. Crying with the first blood of the game.
He's already behind. He was mid, I think, but Zika's kind of pushed him off of that. Now he's losing CS topside.
All right, they're going for Crying, though. Knockup should be able to... they don't even need the knockup. What am I talking about? Zika just bops him. Silver linings. We'll see what Meteor can turn that 300 gold into. Bubu's in trouble here. He's going to turn Meganar, but I don't think even Meganar can save you now. Then again, that's a lot of HP. Stuns Ming underneath the tower. Way's here as well, though. They are throwing everything into the top side, but he's got the counter kill. And he even denies the red buff there. Xiao will get a couple of plates. He gets the kill, but it's at least gone 1 for 1. Oh, Gala's in trouble now. Aiming's going to go for the dive here, but here comes Twisted Fate. You can't go for that kind of dive. Gromp is going to finish the kill. No, he's stunned and stopped. That's a nice little flash from Gala, though. Once again, Gala is making the...
He's great. A 2v2, not so hot. So they decide to back away from that, although Bubu still wanting more.
Oh, the flash forwards from Bubu. He wants a solo kill for himself. Don't know if it quite has the damage. Will need a boulder or a boomerang will do the trick. 3 games. 3
in the LPL. And Bubu's gone. Hold my beer. Now he needs someone to hold his hand.
Yeah, he's gone a little bit too deep for this one. And just as every time we compliment anyone in the LPL, they immediately just run it nice to each other ever again. Although I will say, they die in video games, and I'm not currently in a video game. These guys are, though, and they want to turn it into more. Wei tries to recall. I'm not sure about that one. G as Bubu hops away. He's going to be stuck in mini now, so if any damage can land, it will kill him, but it doesn't matter because he's got backup from the rest of his team. RNG have stayed way too long for the tower and get taken down.
There's no pressure on the map for RNG, though. So Crying, he needs to come in group, which means BLG can enact a team fight, which is where their team is strongest. They're actually catching Xiao.
Oh, no. Xiao, who's been caught again, has to flash away. Gets reinforcements from Crying. In goes Wei to try and save his team. Aegis Assault does a lot. There's a triple pulverize, but it's not enough. There's no follow-up. There's no damage. Gala wasn't there just yet. Now BLG try and collapse for more, but Gala is here now. The Blade Caller could be huge if he can just survive for now, but Zika's got a stopwatch and he keeps himself safe. Aiming can dive on in, spin around with the Inferno trigger and set RNG ablaze.
BLG are all pick up that team fight. They pick up the dragon as well. And you were looking down the barrel of Soul playing up towards him quite a lot on Sunny as well. He looked damn good, and then he came to RNG and I was like, you're weak side now. And it's like, oh, okay.
Your extremely weak side, I think, is a better phrase here. Is Bubu. He's inheriting.
Look at where the waves are positioned. They now can make these plays happen.
The TP comes in from Zika, but RNG are not afraid of this tower right now. Zika's in trouble, Ming.
Definitely Bubu. He's trying to push in this top lane right now. No real TP word from him, so RNG are looking for a pick.
You know, on towards Aiming, but Crank can't quite get in range. Zika has the unbreakable will, so he'll be tanky in a team fight. Can play a sort of pseudo frontline role. Meteor wants to charge in. All ultimates available except for Ming. Blade Caller comes on through in a second here as Wei's gone onto the backline alongside Zika. RNG trying to kite back for now. just trying to keep their carries alive. But Crying forced to flash on the backside of the fight. Wei burnt down as well. And BLG are winning this fight handedly. Gala has to do everything, but there is Biu. You said to watch him, and the Gnar.
Really aggressive. They're pulling all these big ultimates out of RNG.
This would be the first time RNG lose a series this season.
It would, because you were so tanky, you got a ton of burn damage, and then you've got the lifesteal and the healing.
RNG to keep themselves in this game.
It's so difficult as RNG to fight for that Elder Zone. Oh, hang on.
Xiaohu getting dived. Great CC chain, and Xiaohu does not get to play League of Legends today. In fact, maybe the whole of RNG don't, because in they go with the Inferno trigger, trying to finish him off. Crying with the Zhonya's, keeps himself alive for a second, but goes down. Gala, Blade Caller through the team, but Meteor is happy to tank it up. Aiming gets himself a triple and turns it into 4. Might as well.
BLG have done it.
Beautiful stuff from BLG. Biu looking exceptional. Zika as well on this Silas, but it was Dway that started that fight off. The guy on his 23rd day as a professional player sets up the fight that brings down RNG and gives them their first loss of the entire season. BLG